It's really easy to stay motivated when you're seeing results. But what about the times where it seems like no matter what you're doing, it just doesn't seem to be working? It's not just you. Every human being on this planet has experienced a setback or a disappointment or frustration at not getting exactly what they wanted. We've all been there. You're not alone. But did you know that there actually is a way to shift things in your favor, even when they don't seem to be working right now? Well, this is one of my favorite tricks to use when I feel like I'm just hitting a wall and not getting the results I want. And the best part is that you can apply this to almost anything. It doesn't have to be just manifestation. So if you are going through frustration or desperation that something just isn't working or not working the way that you want it to, then stay tuned. I have a solution. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And if you are ready to break through this stagnant, stuck energy and start getting the results that you want, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button below. It takes just 1 second, and notice how many people are right there with you. Now let's get into these results once and for all. I mean, let's be honest. We've all been there before, yes, me included, where you feel like you follow all of the right steps, you do all of the techniques, you try to surrender, and yet somehow after everything you've tried, everything you've done, either something doesn't show up, or you don't get the thing that you're trying to manifest, or even worse, it feels like you're experiencing the exact opposite of what you actually want. We've all been here. I know this frustration. I remember many years ago getting stuck in this cycle where I would try so hard, and it felt like sometimes manifesting would work and then other times nothing, or even the opposite of what I actually wanted. And because I'm a very stubborn person and I don't take no for an answer, I would keep trying, and that trying kept me stuck in a cycle of hitting wall after wall after wall after wall. Has this happened to you? The thing is, there was something I was missing, and this is the part that actually gets the breakthrough. And this is the part that I want to share with you. So here it is. When you're experiencing these setbacks or frustrations or disappointments, there is actually a way to solve it quickly so that you can get back on track and actually manifest the thing that you want. And it's by changing the lens. Did you know that you are pretty biased about your entire life? You see things mainly just through one lens, and this lens is completely formed by your subconscious programming. What you were told, what you were taught, what you've experienced. You are literally going through life looking at everything through your one lens and just forming opinions about everything. Walking down the street, looking through your lens saying, this is how it is, 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 this is how it is. And your opinion on how it is all just from what you learned in the past. Your opinion isn't actually a fact. The past doesn't dictate your future. So the problem is not with all of the manifesting techniques that you tried or how long you meditated for. The problem is with your lens. The problem is with how you're seeing things right now. If you're going through life with your lens view stuck on, I can't afford that, or I don't make enough money for that, or that's too expensive. These are all just your opinion based on past circumstances. But if you're looking at your lens like that, how do you expect money to show up in your reality? You are literally fighting it and repelling it away with the way that you're viewing it and seeing it. So change your lens. Change the way you view it. Change the way you see it. And here's exactly how to do that. To change your lens, you have to be willing to change your mind and change your point of view. Look at whatever you're struggling to manifest or whatever area that you seem to be struggling in, or something where you didn't get what you wanted when you were trying to manifest it. There's so many answers there, whether it's money, a relationship, an experience, or even an object. Write out how you see it. Really be honest. What opinions do you hold about it? What do you really think? Is there any part of you that's scared of having it or really doesn't want it or only thinks that you should want it? Once you really get it out, all on paper in an uncensored way, you can change the way that you see it. You can see what you used to think and change your mind about it. Realizing that none of this is permanent, none of it's real, it's really just your opinion. Change your mind about it. Change your lens of how you see it. Start going through your life and actually feeling that lens shift. Seeing once and for all from the perspective that you know that everything is possible for you and that everything you want will happen without a doubt. Realizing and knowing that every hardship or setback is part of everything being rearranged for you to have what you want. Think of these setbacks as building the foundation for you getting to have this thing. Without that strong foundation, you wouldn't be able to hold it or have it or maintain it. You need that foundation. And as always, because manifesting is not a one-size-fits-all approach, I wanted to add that if journaling and writing out how you see these situations isn't as effective for you, or if you can't find the right words to describe it, there is another way that I personally found really helpful in getting that clarity. I recently took this class on Skillshare called Visual Journaling, Drawing at Your Feelings, taught by Jordan Sondler. And this is such an amazing way to get clear on what lens that you're seeing things through in a much different way. She offers so many ways to really tap into underlying emotions and things that maybe you aren't even recognizing are there. For me personally, I am very into music. So when she brought up song lyrics, that was a way that I felt like I really connected. And my favorite part of that class is where you acknowledge what you fear, because acknowledging that fear is one of the best ways to really uncover resistance that you hold around getting the thing that you want. As I mentioned, this class was on Skillshare and they're actually sponsoring this video. So right now they are giving the first 1,000 people who click the link in the description box below a free 1-month trial. So you can take this class and thousands of other classes for an entire month completely free. I actually first started using Skillshare with one of these free trials, and I found myself exploring so many new classes about things that I was always curious about but never actually pursued. Things like indoor plant growing, art, and I even took an illustration class. And I really loved that it pushed me outside of my comfort zone to dive into something I was curious about and wanted to explore further. And to start off 2022, I am actually starting classes on videography and photography so that I can actually start understanding all of the settings on my camera, because sometimes I feel completely clueless. I tend to just put it on the same settings over and over again. Does anybody else do that? So if you're really looking to expand your knowledge, your skills, and your passions, be sure to click the link in the description box below for your free 1-month trial. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And be sure to follow my Instagram at mkmagicmindset, where I share tons of daily affirmations and law of attraction tips. And also be sure to check out my website, mkmagicmindset.com, where you can find more about my programs, meditations, and more. And I will see you in the next one.